everyone, we're Donna and Casey, and we've been together for a long time. We haven't been everywhere, but it is on our list.
So, we bought a 2019 ProMaster cargo van. I outfitted it to a camper van, and with our dog Frankie, we hit the road. Thanks for joining us on our adventure. Hi everybody, Donna and Casey here.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry we missed a couple of weeks, 2 weeks without a video. We did about 100 videos in a row, give or take a couple, and then we missed 2 weeks.
We actually been off the road for 2 months.
Stopped traveling for 2 months. We had a family emergency, unfortunately. My sister, who lives near Nashville, Tennessee, lost her vision, so we went from Florida up to Nashville and spent some time with her to help her get settled in her new life and getting acclimated to living without sight.
Yeah.
So a word of warning to everyone out there with glaucoma: make sure you get your pressures checked regularly. You can have spikes in your pressure. You may have had glaucoma for 20 years like my sister, and she treated it every day with her eye drops, religiously treated it and had it well under control. Then all of a sudden she got a pressure spike and lost her vision. So get your eyes checked. It's very important.
Yeah.
So if you have a family history of glaucoma, make sure you look into that. But now we're back on the road.
Yeah.
Where are we now, Donna?
Natchez Trail Parkway.
Natchez Trace.
Trace, yes. And we're, I don't know, right now we're about an hour, I think, outside of Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And Natchez Trace is 444 miles long. We're probably not going to do all of it, but
No.
We've been camped up at one of the campgrounds here for a few days, just getting used to van life again.
We've been there for 2 nights. We're getting our sea legs again, getting used to our sea legs, being back in the van. It's been great. We wanted to show you a little bit of Natchez Trace, so it is beautiful. So the part that we are on, we will take some video and share that with you guys. It's a very historic trail. It's been here since back the pioneer days and early settler days.
Native Americans used it.
Even before then, the Native Americans used it. Yeah, very interesting place.
It's beautiful here in Tennessee. It's springtime, so we've got dogwoods blooming, purple trees that I don't know what they are, and then lots of trees just budding or getting some.
With the little baby leaves, I call them, the little green baby leaves. I love that when spring hits and the leaves start to come out.
But today it's cold.
It's cold. Got down to 32 last night, which we were fine in the van. We're nice and cozy there. But we're going to start by showing you the Gordon House here on the Natchez Trace. So we hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you this week and then again next week.
So now we're headed up to the Gordon House. In the early 1800s, John Gordon made an agreement with the Chickasaw chief, George Colbert, to operate a trading post and ferry here going across the Duck River. While he was away on military operations, his wife saw to the building of this house, but then not long after that, he passed away, but his wife continued to live here until her death. This is also one of the first brick homes in the area.
Unfortunately, we can't enter the house. It's all boarded up, but it's just a nice 2-story building. Here, starting at the house, there's a 10-minute hike down this trail to the Duck River Ferry site.
And the original Natchez Trace.
It's part of the original Natchez Trace. So let's head down there and take a look. Go, Frank.
Frankie's pretty happy today. So is Casey. Getting used to living back in the van is taking some getting used to. Yeah, living in a van, you have to if you try to do one thing, you have to do 5 other things first. And
everything takes longer in van life.
You have to move stuff around, and but anyway, it's fun. we're getting the hang of it again. Ready to start some traveling. Taking our time, but headed to Seattle.
And then hopefully Alaska.
Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how long it takes us to get to Seattle.
Well, we were hiking down the trail and we came to a creek we could not cross, so we weren't able to make it to the ferry site on the Duck River, but it sure was good being out communing with nature again. Here we are at Baker Bluff Overlook. Some beautiful rolling hills with some cattle out there. Now we're hiking down a steep trail that leads us to Jackson Falls. It's not a very long trail, 900 feet long, but it's steep. And there's a beautiful waterfall down there, or so they say. We will be the judge of that. I know this, it's a beautiful country out here in the springtime.
They were right. It is beautiful. Well, next week we're going to have more of the Natchez Trace, but we wanted to end this with some of the delicious food we had in Nashville.
Starting with the Loveless Cafe, where I had the fried pork chops, and those were the best pork chops I've ever put in my mouth. Wow, just look at all the signed headshots of celebrities who have eaten here at Loveless Cafe over the years. A lot of these are black and white. They've been here so long.
This is me and my sister-in-law Suzanne sitting out there waiting to get into Loveless Cafe. But let me tell you what, the biscuits were worth it. Best biscuits I've ever had.
And here's a look at the hotel rooms they built once the cafe became so popular. It's quite the story here. Donna, you've seen this cafe featured on several of the cooking shows you like, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. So come to Loveless Cafe if you're anywhere near Nashville. Speaking of Nashville, got to try the hot chicken. We went to 2 different locations for that. We tried Prince's and then we tried Hattie B's. We're in Franklin, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, and we're here at the factory, and we're going to go to Hattie B's and get a hot Nashville chicken sandwich. Hattie B's.
Well, that's it for this week. Next week, we're going to show some more of the Natchez Trace and a little bit of history dating back to 9000 BC.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers.